back to my channel. Today I will be doing a bookish Q&A so you can get to know me and the books that I like. So let's get right into the video. First question is, what's a series you don't want to read? And a series that I don't want to read, the Boys of Tobin series. I cannot find a way to get into it. I cannot. A lot of my mutuals have read the Boys of Tobin series by Chloe Walsh, but I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I can. I don't know. And also another series that I don't think I can read, but I'll probably try to, is the Zodiac Academy series. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what to do. The next question is, what are some 2026 reads you're anticipating? Okay, my first anticipated read of 2026 is Brimstone by Callie Hart. And I'm loving it so far. I'm like 80 pages in. So yeah. My next 2026 anticipated read is Arch's Voice by Mia Sheridan, followed by another one of her books, Unwanted by Mia Sheridan as well. This follows a wilderness guide, and she's summoned to her small town, Montana Sheriff's Office to help with a double murder investigation, and she's shocked to find that her only suspect has been cut off by civilization for a very long time, like entirely. And so it's like a romantic suspense, and I just cannot wait to get into it. Yes. Next would be considered actually my first romantasy, because I do tell people like my first romantasy is Quicksilver because that's the only romantasy that I've ever gotten through, but I do have a lot of books. So The Serpent and the Wings of Night. I cannot wait. It's like vampires, Vampire Night King. It's a lot. And at the time when I was reading this, I was just having the worst time of my life. So I cannot wait to get back into this. The next book is the first book in the Hollow Boy series. It's a dark romance series. I don't read too much dark romance, but when I do, I know it's gonna be good, okay? So this is The Lies We Steal. I have the second book as well, but I don't have the rest of them. But I cannot wait to get into this. Next we have The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. This is my only R.F. Kuang book, and I just know R.F. Kuang's writing is so phenomenal. And I'm saving this like the best for last. I don't know what month I'm going to read this, but I am going to read this book and I'm going to devour it. And it's so pretty. Next we have Nocticadia. I have no words. And I've been wanting to read this for a very long time. And I saw that my store had them. And I said, oh yeah, we're going to buy this. My next most anticipated read is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. After getting into Quicksilver, I said I need something with the dragons. I need something with a dragon. And a dragon without its rider is a tragedy. A rider without their dragon is dead. I remember the day before I went to the store to go buy some books, I was watching Fourth Wing edits and they reminded me of Divergent. And I was like, I need this in my soul because I love Divergent. Also, Quicksilver and Brimstone remind me of Twilight Breaking Dawn. The Book of Azrael. Oh my goodness, look at this art. I love book art so much. Like, oh my goodness. Look at that. This is so beautiful. And this is a true enemies to lovers. I am hoping, because a lot of the books that I have, they're not really enemies to lovers. They're more like, oh, you did this to me in 5th grade and now I hate you for like the rest of my life, and yeah, we're gonna like drag this on. And then Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. I need to buy more of her books, but I cannot wait to get into her books. I know she's such a good author and I love her so much. So those were some of my most anticipated reads for the year of 2026. Next is, what's your favorite book from each genre? So I haven't read too many genres. For romantasy, I would say Quicksilver. For romance, I would say Twisted Lies. From dark romance, I would say Lights Out. Would Twilight be like young adult literature, like a romance novel, fantasy fiction, horror fiction, I don't know, vampire literature. But yeah, Twilight. And then from like dystopian fiction, I would say Divergent. And for like a coming of age novel, I would say The House on Mango Street is one of my favorites. Next question is, this is like a loaded one, sorry. Next question, this one's like loaded. So what was the book that got you into reading or back into reading? So let me tell you how I like started reading. I was on Wattpad and I started reading on Wattpad in middle school. Then when I got to high school, there were two books that actually got me into reading. It was The House on Mango Street and A Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. But the books that got me onto Book Talk, I would say Anna Huang and Lauren Asher. And the books by each of those authors that got me into reading was Twisted Love and The Fine Print. I really want to read Lauren Asher's Dirty Air series. A lot of people don't like it because it was written so long ago and it was kind of like I think it was her first series, and like a lot of people don't like it, but I want to read it. I don't know any other books that talk about like Formula One or stuff like that, racing. My auto by author is Anna Huang and Lauren Asher and Lucy Score. Next is, what is your favorite romance fantasy book? Fantasy, Quicksilver. Romance would be Twisted Lies by Anna Huang. The next question is book goal. My book goal is 50 books for this year. The next question is, what made you decide to make a book talk? I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. So like I said, when I first started getting onto Book Talk, I seen Anna Huang everywhere. I used to make like faceless videos about books and stuff, and I used to make Book Talk group chats and all that good stuff. And it's just a community where we can all, you know, gag at books that we like. And at the time, I really thought the Book Talk community was really nice. Now, I don't know. So I seen like this community where everybody can share the books they like and they can make so many friends. And so I just decided, why not make a Book Talk account? I like to read now, so. The next question is, how do you balance school with reading? I don't. If you could live in one of your books, what book would that be? Okay. This one's hard because I would like to live in this place, but I wouldn't like to live in this place. Okay? But I would say the King of Sin series. I would like to be there. Or the Dreamland Billionaire series. I would like to be there. Or the Windy City series. I would like to be there. But the one that I'm kind of skeptic about is this one. This is probably a spoiler, so I don't know if I should even. I would love to be in this book, but I would not like to be in this book. Because what do you mean you can smell me like that? What do you mean everybody can? What do you mean everybody knows? What? No. And every time that part came up in the book, I would be like embarrassed. I'd be like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Next question is, what are your favorite and least favorite tropes? My favorite. So I can't really say that my favorite trope is enemies to lovers. I have more of a dislike to lovers, you know. I hate you to lovers, but not enemies to lovers. But I do like enemies to lovers. I know I'd eat up at enemies to lovers. But some of the stuff that I read, I'm really more of a friends to lovers type of girly. I'd say, all in all, fake dating. My least favorite is secret baby. Or like the pregnancy trope. Just, no. The next question is, if you could trade places with one main character for a day, who would it be and why? I'd trade places with Saris Fane, but in Brimstone. Because she gives strong Bella from Twilight, like Breaking Dawn Bella. Okay, next question is, what character do you relate the most to? I would say Piper Mitchell from Power Play. I understand her so much on a deep level. It makes no sense. Okay, now for the Instagram questions. Do you think audiobooks are considered reading? Yes. Do you prefer hardback or paperback books? Paperback all the way, but if it comes down to me having to get hardbacks, then I will. Top 3 romance books. The Right Move by Liz Tom Ford, King of Wrath, Twisted Lies, and I'm gonna add another one, King of Envy.